Dear students, welcome to our class on bits and questions, differences between. So, in this class, we are going to discuss from the examination point of view the differences between weather and climate, meteorology and climatology, latitudes and longitudes, like that. This question is going, there is a possibility that 2 to 3 or sometimes 4 differences between may be asked in your examination. So keeping that point in view, so we are going to learn the differences between certain weather elements or certain processes. Now the first one is weather and climate. So when you are asked to write a question on differences between weather and climate. So what is weather? Weather is a typical condition of the atmosphere. Typical. This is generalized. Okay? Generalized. What is meant by typical? By definition, weather is defined as a state or condition of the atmosphere at a particular time, at a particular place, at a given instant of time. Okay? Whereas climate is the generalized weather or summation of weather conditions over a given region during comparatively longer period. That's why typical conditions of the atmosphere, generalized conditions of the atmosphere. Then the second difference between weather and climate is in time and space. Both differ. How they differ in time and space? Weather changes instantly for every second, for every minute, whereas climate takes a lot of time for change. As far as space is concerned, weather changes from small to small, smaller to smaller spaces. Generalized climate would take larger areas for change. Larger areas for change. Time, space is concerned, weather takes a little time. Immediately, within seconds it will change, but climate won't change. Now, similar numerical values of weather have similar effects. What exactly does it mean? 28.1 degrees centigrade in your college, 28.1 degrees centigrade in your colleague's college, say 500 kilometers above or away from your place. So, weather will be the same, but climate will not be the same. Similar values of climate differ because the climate is expressed in normals, 10 to 11 degrees centigrade minimum, 18 to 21 maximum, like that, So it takes us. The information on weather is useful for day-to-day cultivation of the crops, whereas information on climate is useful for selection of varieties, and planners with the information on weather can plan for short-term contingency planning, whereas the information on climate is useful to the planners for long-term contingency plans. So these are the differences between weather and climate. Now, so let us discuss the differences between meteorology and climatology. Okay, meteorology, both are derived from Greek language. Meteor means a thing above, logos means study. Climatology, clima means slope of the earth. What is meant by slope of the earth? See, this is the equator, this is the pole. Slope of the earth means, like this. Okay, slope of the earth. Meteorology and climatology are derived from Greek language. Meteorology means, meteor means a thing above, logos means study, clima means slope of the earth, and logos means study. In meteorology, we study both geography and physics. In climatology, meteorology plus statistics. We use statistics in climatology. Meteorology plus statistics is climatology. Again, as far as meteorology is concerned, physical principles are taken into consideration to explain the phenomena of the meteorological aspects, whereas in climatology what happens is the findings of meteorology are broadened in the climatology. Finally, the meteorology always analyzes individual weather elements, whereas climatology analyzes average conditions of the weather. So individual, whenever you go for PhD, whenever you go for PG or PhD or postdoctoral research in agriculture meteorology, you will analyze individual weather elements, meteorology, climatology, generalized, a combination of these three. Okay, right. Now, so after learning what is meteorology and climatology, quickly we go to latitudes and longitudes. Differences. So a question may be asked in latitudes and latitudes. Latitudes are the horizontal lines, latitudes are the horizontal lines like this. Okay, longitudes are the vertical lines. Okay, now, so equator is taken as the basis for latitudes. The prime meridian is taken as the basis for the longitude. So the information on latitudes is useful for climate. The information on longitudes is useful for calculation of time. That's it. Okay. So as far as meteorology and climatology, when a question is asked, you should write it. Then some differences between cyclones and anticyclones. Cyclones and anticyclones. What is meant by cyclones? What is meant by anticyclones? I just would like to enlighten you. Cyclones are centrally low pressure. Centrally low pressure. Anticyclones are centrally high pressure. High pressure is there. That means pressure decreases. These are cyclones. See why? Anticyclones. Okay, these are anticyclones. Centrally low pressure, centrally high pressure for the these two major differences are there. So from the periphery, the pressure goes on decreasing here. From the periphery, the pressure goes on increasing in the anticyclones. Cyclones have three weather conditions typical: high wind speeds, water vapor and clouds, then rain. No. High clouds? No. No wind speeds, no water vapor, no clouds, no rain. Then the cyclones move in anti-clockwise direction in the northern hemisphere. This is the northern hemisphere, for example. Cyclones move in anti-clockwise direction in the northern hemisphere and vice versa in case of our anticyclones. Now, cyclones and anticyclones are small weather systems. Now, let us see large weather systems like trade winds and anti-trade winds. Differences between trade winds and anti-trade winds. Now, it is very interesting. Trade winds are, this is the equator. Trade winds, this is the northern pole, this is the southern pole. Northeast, southeast. So, they are the surface air currents. They are surface air currents, trade winds. Anti-trade winds are upper air currents. As far like in the case of cyclones and anticyclones, as far as weather is concerned, weather is very calm in the trade winds, weather is disturbed in the anti-trade winds. Again, these are consistent and constant. Trade winds are consistent and constant. Anti-trade winds, they are not consistent and they are not constant. They have some sort of weak effect on the global system. Again, I am telling for your academic benefit, cyclones and anticyclones are small. Trade winds and anti-trade winds are bigger. They are permanent wind systems. Cyclones, today it may come, after 4 days it will go. But these are the permanent systems that we should remember. So, trade winds are known as tropical easterlies. Tropical easterlies in both hemispheres, northeast, southeast they blow. Okay, trade winds are known as tropical easterlies and anti-trade winds are known as prevailing westerlies. So these are the differences between trade winds and anti-trade winds. Now, so we try to understand the differences between land breezes and sea breezes. Say for example, this is the land, this is the sea. This is the land, this is the sea. Sea breezes occur during the daytime. Land breezes occur during the night time. Daytime. Sea breezes. Land breezes. Why? Because during the daytime, the air gets heated up quicker, whereas the water gets heated up relatively slower. Then, as far as this land breezes are concerned, this will happen in the night time. Why? Because during the daytime, the water gets heated up very slowly, and as compared to land. So there is a high pressure over the oceans, and there is a low pressure over the land, and a pressure gradient develops between the seas and land, not land and sea. So during the daytime sea breezes occur, nighttime land breezes will occur. Sea breezes are very strong, they carry with them cool wind. Land breezes are weak, they never carry wind. Based on that, all the crops can be planted based on these breezes. Then let us go to the differences between mountain and valley winds. Mountain winds are also known as katabatic winds. Valley winds are also known as the anabatic winds. The mountain winds, so they occur during the mountain winds occur during the daytime. Okay, mountain winds occur during the night time. Mountain winds. Daytime valley winds. Mountain winds are also known as katabatic winds. Valley winds are also known as anabatic winds. Adiabatic heating and cooling take place, vice versa in case of when you come to mountain and valley winds. Land and sea breezes, mountain and valley winds, trade winds and anti-trade winds. So these are the possible differences that you get in your examinations. Write all the exams to the best of your ability. May God bless you. Best of luck.